What are you going to tell your child when they come home from school crying because their best friend was just taken out of their classroom by an immigration agent?
Adios, muchacho.
Somebody come get her, she's dancing like a...
Have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Brave, all of my holes just being annihilated. Like, I want to hang my head off my island and just watch it go in and out of my throat. Just fucking use me.
Welcome back to Unfiltered. Today we're diving into toxic people doing the most disturbing things. Starting with some street interviews featuring self-proclaimed liberals, and the answers they give are absolutely wild.
Prefer free college or free abortions?
Abortion.
Free abortions?
Yeah.
In what age do you think most trans kids determine that they're trans?
Violet told us when she was 1.5. She's been telling us since she could speak.
I hear a lot of, we're not going back. What are we not going back to? The kitchen.
What is your biggest fear in 2025?
People not understanding the difference between lies and truth.
What is a woman?
Does it really matter?
So could I be a woman if I wanted to be?
Yes.
Okay, quickly, so I misunderstand. Are we saying that 2 + 2, if you say it's 4, that's racist? I mean, that sounds like we may be mischaracterizing it. What, if you can quickly sum it up?
No, that's not mischaracterizing it at all. Math is basically racist under this ideology because it says there is no such thing as an objective reality. So 4 might not be the right number. 2 + 2 might actually equal 5.
It's unfortunate how wild and out of touch some of those responses were. Now, a bystander catches the royalty family allegedly faking videos just for content.
Look, we told them to leave. They keep doing it. They're posing for pictures. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at that. They're acting. They're pretending. That's a disgrace. Throughout the deal.
But wait, there's more.
I don't think like ladies understand. Like, it's so easy to point y'all out, bro. Like, I'm looking at her story, right? All this designer, all this. I'm like, no, it can't be too good to be true. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to screenshot this, right? All right. Well, it's already here. This Pinterest, by the way, y'all. Unfucking believable. Screenshot this one. I did that already. So what we're going to do is we're going to back out and click it. Let it do its little do.
Oh my fucking God.
Unbelievable. Let's screenshot this. Let's just screenshot that one. Let's search it up on here. Let's see what happened. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God.
Yeah, going that far just to craft a story is insane. Up next, a woman claims the kind of car you drive defines what kind of man you are.
His car's brand says about him. If he drives an Audi, he's most likely a gaslighting, cheating manipulator. At least he's a straight up guy. If he drives a Honda, he's a perfect sweetheart lover boy. There literally can't be anything wrong with this man. If he drives a Subaru, he has a big ego and he thinks he's better than everybody else. If he drives a BMW, he's most likely an asshole, but he's fun as fuck. If he drives a Mitsubishi, he is a munch in the best way. They're all munches. All Mitsubishi mans are munches. If he drives a Mazda, he's a sweetie patootie. He likes to act all hard and tough, but really he's just a sweetheart deep down. If he drives a Volkswagen, he's a liar and a cheater. He will not treat you right. If he drives a Hyundai, he's afraid of women. He will avoid all contact with women at all costs. If he drives a Toyota, he's sensitive. He cannot take a joke. No offense. If he drives a Nissan, he's loyal and he's valid.
Makes you wonder how long it took her to write that nonsense and who it was even for. Speaking of delusional, takes another woman says she refuses to go on coffee dates because that's for broke people.
I've said this before, but I think the message needs to be said again. Listen up. If somebody wants to do coffee as a first date, this is somebody who goes on a lot of first dates and not a lot of second dates, or they're very cheap. And I do not care what any other relationship expert wants to say here. The cuckoo things they say, the truth is the truth. You don't like it? Sorry, I can't help it.
See, I like coffee dates because if I don't like you, I can leave immediately. Now here's a woman trying to debate Charlie Kirk about BTS laws only to get absolutely wrecked.
Howdy, Chuck.
No one calls me Chuck. No.
I'm doing it.
Okay, bad start.
I don't want this anymore. Okay.
Got a lot of attitude, that's for sure. Were you in Ozark, or am I just losing my mind?
You're losing your mind.
Are you sure?
Out of your damn mind, yeah.
Do you know Marty Bird?
Oh my god.
Blink if you know Marty Bird.
So you're a big freedom of speech guy, right?
Yes.
All right. So I want to know your opinion on BDS laws. Are you familiar with those?
I think some of them go too far. Are your First Amendment rights taken from you?
I believe they are.
Well, then someone should sue and bring it up to the Supreme Court if that's the case.
Okay, cool. Good to hear it. Terrible meeting you.
And I don't want to overly generalize, but just like the nastiness of the left is so unbelievable. Like here we are, we're having a nice discussion.
When I got here, someone said,
I'm sorry.
One person in your party actually said, let's escort her to the mental hospital. So I think it can go both ways with disrespectfulness.
I mean, did you see?
Coming in loud and disrespectful didn't help her case either. Then we've got a woman with 4 kids by 4 different men at 27.
My name is Elizabeth. I am 27. I am a full-time mom, a dancer, and a OF creator.
You have 1 kid, 2 kids? How many kids do you have?
4 kids.
4 kids? All the same father or different fathers?
Different fathers.
For all 4?
Yes.
What?
Is that like hard to manage at times? Like, do you find that difficult?
I honestly only have to deal with 2 of them.
So 2 of the fathers are not really in the picture.
Mhm.
2 are.
Yeah.
Do you want more kids?
No,
or?
my tubes are tied.
Tubes are tied?
Yeah, I was
Okay.
supposed to have them tied after my daughter.
How old did you say you were?
I'm 27.
So you had your first kid at like 18?
Yeah.
So how's that been?
I'm a single mom of 4. 3 of my kids have autism.
3 of them
3.
have autism.
Diagnosed. And then my daughter has like medical issues on top of that.
And you pay your bills with OF and stripping, essentially?
Yeah, with OF, I'm not as active on OF as I should be, financially like I should be. I just recently started dancing, which has been paying my bills. One of the kids is dad, the oldest, he's on child support when he chooses to be. And then the baby's dad helps me.
If I were her kid, I'd be nervous showing up to school. Next, a woman refuses to date a man who's 5 feet 9 inches because she claims he's too short despite being 4 feet 11 inches herself.
Paige, how old are you? I'm 24 years old.
Okay, and what do you do?
I'm a grad student in an occupational therapy program.
Go ahead and pop. Eddie, why'd you have your balloon unpop?
Yeah, I like your smile. I wanted to hear a little bit more, get to know you a little bit more, so yeah.
Okay. All right, so why do we end up popping his?
The only thing is I understand I'm short. I get that. I am pretty short and I'm shorter, but it's just you're short too. So that's it.
Okay. And how tall are you?
I'm like 4'11".
Oh my God. Okay, and how tall are you again, Eddie?
5'9".
5'9".
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen,
I know, but you see, like...
See what?
You can look over your head.
Yeah, but I can't
so
look
you wanna,
up.
like, tippy toe.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck with that, lady. Next, this man was caught walking around Costco collecting free samples and got kicked out for being labeled a freeloader.
Out. Get out,
they're just
out,
free
out,
samples,
out.
dude.
Yeah,
They're
not
free.
6 of them, and you have nothing that you sampled in the cart.
We're getting other stuff.
Let me see your membership.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. I'll remember you. Get out, freeloader. Out.
Okay.
Get out. Costco is cracking down on that. Costco member is a trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, cheerful, thrifty, brave, whatever. And you are not.
Everywhere I'm looking now, I'm surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo.
All right. We pop after that.
You didn't like it.
Did God create Fortnite?
No,
Oh. You said he created everything, though.
he didn't create Fortnite. He created the earth, the heaven, the seas. He created all the creatures. God didn't create Fortnite.
Yep.
Yeah.
On a brighter note, one man walks into a restaurant just to see if anyone will help him out with food.
I'm really hungry. Is there anything I can get for $2? Just like a taco or something?
The tacos are about $4.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Maybe you have bread or anything small?
I can get you one taco. No, give it to you.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah. You want, is
Just
pork okay?
whatever's the cheapest. Beef?
Because it's the...
Is it more? Oh, is it?
Pork, is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Just want to get las dos,
Thank you so much.
That's okay.
Are you sure? Hi. I realized I had a bill on me.
Oh.
Yeah. Why did you decide to help me? That was nice.
You said you were hungry.
Well, can I give you a $20 tip?
Thank you.
What's your name?
Marie.
I'm Keenan.
Nice to meet you.
If you had one message to the world, what would that be?
Be nice, understanding of what other people are going through.
Yeah. Well, you were so nice. You paid for my taco.
Thank you.
Nice to see there's still kindness in the world. Then we get to an immigration checkpoint. A man refuses to declare citizenship and ends up getting pulled aside for further inspection.
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
I'm not declaring that.
I'm sorry?
I'm not declaring my citizenship.
You have to. This is an immigration checkpoint.
Well, I'm not going to.
You need to just declare your citizenship.
It's not going to happen.
I'm sorry?
Not going to happen.
Okay, well then I need you to pull over there to the #1 sign for me,
I'll be right over there.
Hi, how are you today?
Okay.
Can you please roll this back window down?
No, I'm not doing that.
I'm sorry?
I'm not consenting to searches.
I'm just doing an immigration inspection. I'm not going to search anything.
Well, I'm not rolling the window down either.
Okay, so the whole point of the checkpoint is an immigration checkpoint. So I just want to make sure there's nobody in the back seat that I need to inspect to see if they're citizens of the United States. Are you a United States citizen?
I'm not declaring my citizenship.
Why?
Because I don't want to.
I'm sorry?
I don't want to.
You don't want to, ma'am? Are you a United States citizen?
Yes.
You are? You just please be careful of the sign and the cones. You guys have a great day, okay?
Thank you.
All right, drive safe.
We have to back up a little because they've got legs. Yeah.
He wasn't budging one bit. Next, we've got a woman filming herself giving self-affirmations for content.
I'm not. You actually quit. You do your best. And that's all that matters. You see, to make mistakes.
You are not stupid. You're actually really smart. You do your best, and that's all that matters. You're safe. You don't need to worry. You're not stupid. Yeah, but
Sometimes I wonder what people are really trying to do with these videos. Now these next guys break down the delusion some single mothers carry, thinking they're top-tier options, while most men won't even take them seriously.
Loan games, bro. The single mothers be talking like they the 10 baddest, this, that, and the third. You got 3 kids. What man is going to realistically take you seriously? And y'all act like y'all don't have kids, bro.
A dummy gonna take them in.
They don't even hear us when we talk like this because it's always some.
You say this. Let me say this, bro.
They can't even hear it.
Ladies, you got 1 kid to have. Only 1. After the first one, we're not taking you serious. Because respectfully, are you taking any girls serious that got 2 kids?
No.
Especially if the dude don't have none.
Yes, especially if the dude don't have none.
They don't realize how many other shorties out here don't have kids.
Don't have kids and bad as hell just like you.
And we're not saying we wouldn't deal with single mothers. I have. But the ones that I do deal with are appreciative.
Yes.
They actually try to bring something.
Yes,
They
and understand it that they do come with a kid, and that is an added expense to any real man.
Yeah, they're speaking straight facts. Then this woman flies to Miami with a friend who leaves her to spend the night with a man.
Guys, tell me if I'm wrong, but like me and my friend, we came to Miami and she got a sneaky link off of Hints, and now she's gonna leave me stranded out here with nowhere to go, nobody to meet.
You keep recording this?
Yes!
Bro, it's between me and you. Why you have to record this?
Because they have to know. You guys, am I in the wrong? Like my friends is leaving me to go get some dick.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Girl, you are grown and independent. Figure it out. Next, a man tries to do interviews at a protest, but it's so chaotic he can't get a word in.
My choice! My choice! My choice! My choice! My choice! But wait! There's more!
Hello, my name is Bridget Bandit, and I'm speaking in opposition to SB 18. I'm a born and raised Texan and full-time drag queen. Previously, I have worked with children throughout my life.
What the hell is even that?
As a swim instructor, teaching summer art camps, hosting children's birthday parties, and volunteering in my church as a youth group leader. Today, I occasionally host drag queen story times. These kinds of events don't differ much from the kind of work I did before, yet this bill would impact my ability to work with children simply based on a subjective and ill-defined expectation of how I should look.
Showing up dressed like that in that environment is beyond crazy. Next, a man's in a job interview and gets asked why he should be hired, and his answer is hilariously offbeat.
Tell me, why should we hire you?
Well, you people posted the job online now.
We did. We did.
So you're looking for somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here I am. You saw the answer. I mean, it doesn't have to get more complicated than that. And also, if you hire me now, you don't have to talk to anybody else. So.
Get the rocks. Yeah. Abdul?
Yeah, get the rocks.
Get the rocks.
I think it's probably one of
Damn, baby. Shit, you didn't let me say nothing. It's the height? Okay, I respect it.
What's your name, age, and what do you do?
I'm Henry. Shit, it's the name. I ain't never done this before.
Now, a woman claims that if a man wants to see her with no makeup, it means he's broke and can't afford her beauty upkeep.
Men should see us in our natural state before they get in a real relationship with us.
Whenever I've heard a man say, let me see what you look like with no makeup. Let me see what you look like without the hair. I feel that that man is telling you that he does not have the money to finance your beauty upkeep. Don't come over here thinking that I'm going to go to Sephora and get you some makeup. So I need to see you without all that because I want to strip you of all that because I ain't got it. When a man says that to you, he wants to strip you of everything. He doesn't want you to have the thought process of maintaining yourself.
Yeah, that logic makes zero sense. Next, we see a man allegedly trespassing in a store and trying to challenge an officer only for the officer to clap back with some tricks of his own.
Mr. Alexander, is one of you a supervisor? I don't believe so.
No. I'm the senior officer here. So I'll be running the incident. Right. Okay. So you were asked to leave.
Right.
Are you refusing to leave?
If I refuse to leave,
you're going to be arrested for trespassing.
Okay. That's all I need to hear.
Okay. So you're leaving?
Yep, I am leaving.
All right, let's go.
That's all I needed to know.
All right. Fantastic.
So from here... So from here on out, just make sure I get your name. What's your badge number? Since
83.
You'll be named on the litigations. Thank you very much.
Litigations?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic.
Thank you very much.
All right, yeah. We also need to get your ID.
I don't have any ID on me.
Oh, and that's not a problem at all, sir.
And
can I grab your name then?
No, because I'd be an infringement on my Fourth Amendment right.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then, if you're refusing to identify yourself, you're going to come with us.
Am I going to be arrested for that? Okay. Well, then under duress.
And I appreciate that. Okay. I'm not going to comment on it.
Nope. 18 U.S. Code 700.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
We're going to find. But you're going to be surprised about how much we agree on. All right? You'd be really surprised.
What happened here today will agree to disagree.
Well, that's right.
That man was not ready. Next, a group of women get into a heated debate that spirals fast. Let me know whose side you're on.
Doesn't matter what you put or wear on your body. If you're a biological male, you'll never be a female. So, I mean, you can dress up like one, like you can dress up like a mime, but it's the same thing. It's a costume.
Okay, but a mime dresses up for a performance.
That's also the same thing in my opinion.
You think it's a performance?
Yeah.
You don't think it's genuinely how they feel in their core?
Yeah, I do absolutely think it's a performance. And I think that no matter how many breasts a man puts on, no matter how many hormones he takes, no matter how many dresses he wears, he's never going to be a woman. He'll never have my experience as a woman, and he'll never be able to have children or procreate or be a mother like a woman.
So it offends you when someone identifies as a... And why does it offend you?
It offends me because you're trying to be me and you're not me.
They're not trying to be you. So why does it offend you?
It offends me because you can be a cow, that's fine, do whatever you want, but you're not gonna... I'm not done talking. So you can be a cow, do whatever you want, but I don't think it's right to let biological men live in sororities with other females. I don't think it's right to let them into bathrooms with other females. I don't think it's right to let them play sports with females and win against them. I think that's wrong. Okay. So when nobody else likes to distinctualize that with just being a woman, there's a bigger conversation that needs to be had.
It all goes against basic biology. Thankfully, this next woman drops some real talk, reminding men to always stay sharp and on point.
I just feel like a lot of men make it easy. Like they too easy.
You hear that? Men are too easy. Why are men too easy?
Not every man, but a lot of men. So women like to take advantage of that, you know. They could see a weak man and be like, oh, this gonna be easy.
Hey, you see that? That's why you gotta stand 10 toes, right? Because a woman gonna see a man she can't manipulate, and she's just gonna be like, you know what, I'm gonna go on to the next one. But if you looking too easy, what would you just say? you gonna take advantage, right?
Couldn't agree more. Now things get strange when a man's acting suspiciously in a park, prompting people to check on him.
It's a problem.
You don't know her. She don't know you. Need to get the fuck out of here.
She's a neighborhood kid.
Before I put my hands on you.
I really need your help. My friend Elsa, do you know Elsa from Frozen? She was in an accident. She's really hurt. Do you think you could help her?
Excuse me, sir. What are you doing?
I don't.
Excuse me.
Hey, get off of her. Get off of her.
Hey, honey, why don't you come with me? You back off. You stay away from her.
I need some help. There was an accident. And if you could just help me.
And she's gonna stay here with me?
I need help.
Leave.
Elsa needs help.
I'm calling the cops right now. You don't leave.
You don't have to do that.
Are you ready?
Hey, cutie pie. High five. Do you like candy? I have the best candy you've ever had. It's a special candy.
Hi.
They make it for special kids.
Guys,
I'm gonna give it to you right now.
Candy to little girls. Do you know him? I need you to cover your ears, honey, okay?
Here you go.
I need you to back the up now.
Well, what's the problem?
You don't know her. She don't know you. Need to get the
I
out of
know
here.
her. She's a
Back
neighborhood
up before
kid.
I put my hands on you.
Relax.
Then we get a heartwarming moment where a mother-daughter duo flying as co-pilots together for the first time ever.
Honor Mom and I being the first mother-daughter crew at Delta.
A Delta Airlines plane flipped and caught fire while landing at Toronto's airport this afternoon.
No, we don't play basketball in here. Because it's a gymnasium, it can ruin the floor.
Boy, I'm about to roast you.
Make Victoria's Secret thongs for? Not this meow meow. I don't know about y'all, but I got an Audi and this shit is not staying in there. Just got one lip hanging out playing peekaboo. And then it's even worse when they're both hanging out. Because when they're both hanging out, they just get tied up in a knot. Tongue-tied, more like lip-tied.
Next, we see a college student trying to hail a police car like it's an Uber.
What in your mind would make you think that you should get into the back of a cop car?
Why are you in my car? I'm just wondering if you can take me to the bar. I'm of age. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry. Oh my god. Get out of it. No! Close the door! Both of you get over here now!
Both of you get over here right now. Give me your IDs. What in your mind would make you think that you should get into the back of a cop car?
I'm sorry.
Give me your ID now.
Okay, I'm sorry. Ma'am, I'm sorry. Let me just...
Give me your ID.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It's a senior bar call. I didn't mean to.
What in your mind makes you think that you should get into a cop car?
Because we wanted to ride to the next bar.
Do I look like a taxi?
No, you don't. I'm sorry. I seriously, I didn't know it was gonna be like this. I'm sorry.
48 headquarters. Can you make me a separate incident? You're clear. Both of you stand right here with him.
I'm so
Do not
sorry.
go anywhere. Stand right there with him. Do not go anywhere.
What's going on with this generation? Now, this woman claims she's had 3,000 partners.
Oh, you're not just walking, you're working?
Like, okay, I have 3,000 bodies. Like, I kid you not. I have, like, look at me in my eyes when I was speaking to you, bro. I have, like, 3,000 bodies, bro. And it's just in and out. Like, it's just work. It's just work. But, like, in my personal life, for me to be like, yeah, I'm gonna go sleep with a dude, like, I probably have to like him, or, like, we have to be good friends.
If that's even close to true, how could she ever connect with anyone again? Next, Candace Owens sits down with some younger women and tries to understand their mindset.
Fascinated by hoes. I'll say it. I'm absolutely fascinated by the way the mind works, the way the hive works. I'm fascinated.
Next
I cover it
documentary.
on my show. You
And
are
it is
correct.
trending.
It is
I'm
trending.
saying, and that's why
when
it's such a
Emma
hot
gets
topic
up
to
and does a
speak about.
video and says something like it's chic to be divorced before you're 30, it is absolutely fascinating to see how someone's mind can be so warped. You know, in the same way that I think it's fascinating when anybody does anything crazy or says anything crazy, and I cover it on my podcast. You know, I am not knocking it at all. I just tell people what the facts are. You can choose this lifestyle, and here is where you are 99.9% likely to lead in your life. You are probably not destined for marriage. You're probably not destined for a stable relationship. Men are going to not want this long term. You can say it 1,000 times. You can have 1,000 cultural examples, and women's still got to go out there and be hoes, you know, because they're about their money and about a Cardi B song or whatever it is. So yes, I think it is fascinating, and it is why this is why I talk about it on my podcast, and why I'm very interested to talk to you guys. And I hope you guys feel that I've been respectful in listening to, you know, your lifestyles, even though.
Fascinating conversation, to say the least. And finally, a man tries to interview a homeless person and ends up getting a hard, honest reality check.
Let me ask you a question, man. Why you ain't changed clothes, bro?
Let me ask you a question. Every time you see me, you got it.
Ask me a question like you fit. Look, first, you gotta have some hygiene, man. Of course, and that's what I'm telling you, man. You gotta have some hygiene, man.